against the UCLA Bruins. Before we get this first-round playoff game underway, a check with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
The Notre Dame head coach told me before the game he has talked about the importance of communication to start this game. From the very opening drive, he wants his guys loud, yelling, over-communicating at the line of scrimmage. They are the away team, and they know that every time they touch the ball on offense, this home crowd is going to make it challenging. You can already hear that noise and that crowd frenzy down here. They're going to have to be at the very best from a communication standpoint at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The shotgun handoff here. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
To throw, it's Carr. Catch made on the out route. Goes out of bounds, but they move it across the 30.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. And the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wondered, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm. Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well. Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of
deep shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, this is a risky throw. You're trying to get that ball into tight coverage in the end zone. Boy, the last thing you want here is a turnover. In my mind, in this situation, it is touchdown, check down. If you don't have that guy open, you got to check the ball down.
Scanning the field, it's Carr. He's hit as he throws it. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. Well, no surprise on third down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On third down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on third down. Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Morgan. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Maliava. Running out of time in the pocket. Bump over the middle. It's Matthews. Takes a good shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On first down, it's play action. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
That sack sets up a second down and long. He's looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Bruins. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, but perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. 5-yard pickup on first down and sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. The offense is set up with excellent field position. They're now throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. The shotgun running play call. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Can he get there on the ground? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And here in the first quarter, it remains a tie ball game.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
Solid run. They'll bring him down to the 28-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Fights off a defender. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. It's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Carr. The pressure's on. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
He hands it to the back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. This is really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Chris, it seems to me like this quarterback is predetermining where he wants to throw the football. He's got to just read the concept out. Here, the coverage is really good, and he still forces the football, forces the issue down the field. That ball probably should have been picked off.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Goes out of the bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back, Iamaliava makes the grab. It's Matthews. Open field ahead. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Smith. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for 2nd and short.
So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. A deep shot for the score. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
You're just not going to win big games if you're putting the ball in harm's way. He's already thrown a pick in this game. Here, he does it again. We're not even to halftime yet. This defense is flying around the field, creating opportunities for themselves. They are making life miserable on this quarterback.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking downfield, it's Carr. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense in this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on 4th. And here inside at 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On the run, it's Knight. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Maliava. Bringing pressure. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
And no chance for a return as the punch sails out of bounds. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And now they run the draw play. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that second level, and here they're just not able to react and get back into those run fits. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time. So he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Receiver makes the grab. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Gilbert. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. On the ground, it's Mobley. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Morgan. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. First play of the second half is a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. To dart to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back and, if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's intercepted. The defender wins the fight for the football.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. And now with just 3 seconds left on the play clock, they'll spend the timeout. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Carr. That's reeled in. It's Gilbert. Tackle, but first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we knew this offense was going to attack on the edges and on the perimeter. And we knew that the defense would have to tackle in space. They're doing that great on this play. And now the offense is behind the chains.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Using his legs, it's Williams. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Touchdown, Notre Dame, to put them on top now. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in a postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. This This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Back to throw. It's Maliava. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, as I always say, you've got to build yourself into 3rd down success with 1st and 2nd down success. And when you're just throwing completions, now you're in an obvious situation. That's really a product of not being able to throw the football or try to run the ball on 1st and 2nd down.
Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The sure hands. It's Mobley. Oh, he's got open space. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Here he goes. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Dropping back, it's Carr. And it falls incomplete. There was a great battle in the air on that 50-50 ball.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
I'd say you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Bringing it out, it's Morgan. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Here comes the rush. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Takes the handoff. It's Williams. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
It's a short completion to the big tight end, and the gain just good enough for a first down. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back, it's Carr. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's second down and 8 coming up. Delayed handoff. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. One of those critical third down plays coming up. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And they'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run.
Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
What a huge breakup for that defense in the end zone, creating the contact. I tell you, you got to be aggressive as a defensive back, and they are aggressive there. That is a beautiful job, and the timing was perfect. Not to arrive too early to create that incompletion.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the 4th quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Caught over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion.
Bingo, Ruben, bingo, Ruben.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, he's seeing the defense really well. He knows he's got zone coverage, and he knows he can exploit that area, that soft spot, with the slant route on the outside, and he's able to do so with good timing and good execution.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Design quarterback run. Past the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Man, they're going to love watching this play on film tomorrow as an offense. Everybody's doing their job. Up front, this O-line, they are targeted and they are aggressive. The quarterback, he's getting to the 2nd level and using that athleticism. And then look at these blocks down the field. On the perimeter, we've got wide receivers working hard. That is selfless football and good all the way around.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here comes the pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Coaches preach to us, Chris, every week that they want their defense to play fast and they want their defense to play physical. And here, this is a great example of that. There's contact on the quarterback when he's making the throw, making life difficult on him in the pocket. He makes a good throw, but guess what? Wide receiver contacted right at the catch point. This type of physical play is exactly what they've been talking about.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle, it's Matthews. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The Bruins were moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Knight. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. Cut quickly. Breaks into the clear. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bruins. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
What a great way to start this drive. Not sitting back on this lead. I love the aggressiveness from this play caller. Good execution from the quarterback there. And if you're the defense, you're going to have to find a way to get off the field because this offense is not slowing down.
Receiver in motion now. Chewing clock with the running game.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running. And if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And now with just 3 seconds left on the play clock, they'll spend the timeout. They've still got one more left to work with. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Play action here on first down. Oh, he escaped. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
Looking deep for late-game heroics. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's fourth down. Got to convert.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback just takes a knee. What a tremendous job coming into this very hostile environment, conquering all that, and getting the victory. And these players told us, Joel, the sweetest thing would be to silence